Hey everyone, this is Prabodh and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve a question balance brackets. So the problem statement is we are given a string with these following characters, this opening and closing brackets, and we have to tell whether the string is balanced or not. If it is balanced, then we have to return yes, otherwise we have to return no. So this is a very basic question which can be solved using stack. So we will use stack to solve this problem. Okay. So let's see some example. Let's say string is this. So the idea of using stack is whenever we see a opening bracket. So when I say opening bracket, it means this bracket, and this bracket. So whenever we see opening bracket, then we will push it into the stack. And whenever we see closing bracket, closing brackets are this, and this. Then we will pop from the stack. Okay, and if the pop item correspond to the current item, then it's not a problem. But if it does not correspond to that element, then we will return no. So this opening bracket corresponds to this closing bracket, this opening bracket corresponds to this closing bracket, and this curly bracket corresponds to this closing curly bracket. Okay, so let's try to solve for this example. So we got this, so we will push it into our stack. Then we got this, so we will push it into our stack. Then we will got this closing bracket. So basically what we will do, we will pop from the stack. So pop element will be this, right? So we pop from the stack, and our current element is this, right? So this corresponds to this pop element, so no problem. Then our current element will be this. Then we will again pop from the stack, so our pop element will be this. Now our current element, so here current, so our current element is this, and our pop element is this. So this corresponds to this element, right? So no problem. And our string is empty now, right? And our stack is also empty, so we will just return yes, right? So this is a balance bracket, balance string, sorry. Then let's try to solve it for another example. Let's say this curly bracket, and this. Okay, so we get, let's write stack over here. So initially, first opening curly bracket, so we will push into our stack. Then again opening bracket, so we will push it into our stack. Then we get this closing bracket, right? So what we will do, we will pop from the stack. So when we pop it, so our pop element will be this, right? uh, is it corresponding to our current element? No, right? Because this is square bracket and this is curly bracket, so it is not corresponding, right? So we will just return no. So our answer will be no. Now let's try for some other example. Let's say this, and again this. So now our stack, and our current element, and then pop. So first we'll get this curly bracket, so we'll push into our stack. Then again we'll push into our stack. Then our current element is this, so this is uh, closing bracket, so we will pop from the stack, right? So we pop from the stack this. This current element is corresponding to this pop element, so no problem. Then our current element is now this, so we will again pop from the stack. So our pop element is this. Again current element is corresponding to this pop element, so again no problem. And now our current element is again this, right? but now at this position our stack is empty. So we'll get nothing when we'll pop from the stack, and empty string maybe. So empty is not corresponding to this closing bracket, so we will just return no, right? And now last example, let's say curly bracket, round bracket, and round bracket. Okay, so stack current and pop. So initially we get opening bracket, so we'll push into the stack. Again opening bracket, so we will push into our stack. Now our current element is this, so it is closing bracket, so we will pop from the stack, right? So our pop element correspond to this current element, right? So no problem. And now string is empty, right? But at this position you can see our stack is not empty. So again, if our stack is not empty, then again we will just return no, because it is not a balance string. So no. So you see there can be these four cases for this problem statement. So if we take care of these four conditions, then this problem will be solved. Okay, so let's see the coding part now. Okay, so I just initialize the stack, and this for loop is traversing through the string one by one. Here I am checking if it is a closing bracket, opening bracket. If it is a opening bracket, then I am just pushing it into the stack, and else if it is not a opening bracket, then it must be closing bracket, right? So if it is a closing bracket, then I am just popping from the stack, and just checking if it is corresponding to the current element. So if it is corresponding to the current element, then I'm just popping from the stack, otherwise I'm just returning no. Here I'm just checking if my stack is empty or not. This condition is to check for this condition. Okay, so if it is empty, then we will return yes, otherwise we will return no. Let's try to submit our code. Okay, okay, so this was it. If you like this video, then please like, share and comment, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will be making more such videos. Thank you.